What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So, I got a bit of information for y'all. Now, last night, me, family, some good friends, we went out to Dave and Buster's and had a magnificent time. I definitely needed that long week at work, just, get out, relax, and, you know, which, by the way, I utterly humiliated and destroyed everybody I loved in every game that we played, even my kids. I destroyed them all. Number one. All right, no. So anyway, um, they had the UFC event on, so I'm half-ass watching because I'm playing and chilling and we out there just having fun. So all of a sudden this morning, a friend of mine says, "Hey, did you see what's up with Joseph Parker?" I said, "Nah, what happened?" He says, Joseph Parker got a picture like he was at the fight last night. I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah, but ain't he one of the ones that had COVID? He was in Fury's camp, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Oh shit. So he sent the screenshot to me, and I just said, "Nah, where'd you find it?" So I went on there, and it's on Joseph Parker's Instagram, it's on his Twitter. I don't follow none of them though. But anyway, so but I saw the shot and the captions and all that. Now here's the thing: this guy Isaac Lowe, Joseph Parker, Andy Lee, and Tyson Fury were the four people that they said contracted COVID. Now I'm like, that's suspect, bro. Think about this. If you contracted COVID, you're supposed to self quarantine for 14 days. Joseph Parker is at the fight, surrounded by a bunch of people. He has no mask on. People around him have no mask on. So if you tested positive for COVID, why would you be out there possibly spreading this or further damaging yourself? I mean, you already got it, right? According to the reports that we got. I know Dan Raphael is one of them that reported it. There's a couple other people that reported that shit. But here's my point. Well, I already made my point, but think about the point. If you contracted it, fights canceled, you're one of the people in the camp, right? So that means everybody else is just going to be spreading this shit. I said it's irresponsible, in my opinion, that these guys know damn well. Look, man, we got different trainers, fighters coming in, sparring, and all kinds of shit. You don't know who has what. It's no different from you, like your family. It's like, hey, listen, until we get the shots, which we all got the shots. It's like until you get it, you got to really be careful. Even after you get it, be careful of who you around. But anybody can say, "Oh, I got the shot. I'm good," and they really don't have it. And people who you don't know, you could be standing in line at a supermarket. You're not vaccinated. You got people around you because they're saying you don't have to wear a mask, right? If you've been vaccinated, but they don't know that you've been vaccinated or not. So think about it. And you're in here in sparring in camp. You're around each other. You're up close and personal with each other. So if Joseph Parker has COVID, why would he be no mask on top of that, but around all these people? He's standing there smiling, chilling with his little colorful sweater on, and it's like, damn, that damn sure is Joseph Parker. And why I checked into it was I wanted to make sure that it wasn't some Photoshop picture with somebody trying to set him up or trying to make it, trying to just make points against a fighter just to try to, to lie to make him look bad. No, this is on Joseph Parker's own social media. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, I've seen video. I didn't watch the videos, but I've seen videos titled like Dillian White is used as a distraction, right? To step in and fight Wilder just to get Fury out of the fight, which I don't really see. Uh, I don't see Tyson Fury stepping aside purposely so Dillian White can step up and get a fight. I mean, you never know, but that to me just I don't feel that one. I feel like if anything, Dillian White probably wasn't in shape. I mean, Joseph Tyson Fury probably, if anything, wasn't in shape. It's something around those lines. Something, whatever it was, I don't think it has nothing to do with Dillian White. Put it like that. So you're going to get all these lies for people to get you to click in and watch their channels and all. That's up to any whoever wants to watch that stuff. That's hey, be my guest. That's up to you. But all of these stories that people are creating, understand none of it. Like I did a video saying my opinion on why Tyson Fury stepped aside. Possibly could be. I can't sit here and tell you for sure what it is because it's not like I'm there. Okay, but when people start making videos, oh, what happened was Tyson Fury was scared to fight. This is what you're going to hear. He was scared to fight Wilder because now he knows he has to beat him without cheating. They're going to check the gloves this time, and they're going to have more eyes on him, so he can't cheat. Well, if you had no faith and belief in them last time, why would you trust that now this is going to be the case, right? But this is what they're saying. What they've already been saying. So I'm pretty sure for these new videos that just surfaced, because Tyson Fury canceled the fight, they're going to be saying the same shit. You know, now because Dillian White steps up and says something, and the fact that they're both Brits, well, the American people are tying that shit into, oh, they planned this, and it's like, okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, that looks very suspect. In all honesty, I've said it and I'm being honest. I can't tell you for sure that that man has COVID or not, Tyson Fury, okay? But I just don't believe the story because it just doesn't add up. And especially the fact that, I mean, even for Joseph Parker, well, people can say, well, Tyson Fury wasn't at the fight, Joseph Parker was. Yeah, but at the same time, it was irresponsibility that caused him to get COVID in the first place, if that's the case. So for him to just pop up like, what are you trying to die? Like I mean, you're one of the ones that they said have COVID, and you're around all these people, and you don't have a mask on. They don't have a mask on. Even if he decided he's not going to self-quarantine and go to the fight, why not wear a mask at least? Pretty sure you can afford one, like, and a damn good one. So I mean, like, why not do that? So if the fight was canceled because we don't want to spread this, what the fuck do you think you do? It's not okay to spread it to other fighters, you know, your opponent or somebody, but it's okay to spread it to just all whoever else is in the arena watching this UFC fight. Like, that makes no sense. So like, at what point did you realize, nah, I need to self quarantine and make sure I'm good? And no, he's not doing that. He's not doing that. This whole COVID thing hasn't even been like a full week old yet. And yet we're hearing, oh, man, no, it's 14 days quarantine, man. And he's at the Connor McGregor fight taking selfies. And again, I checked on his page. I went to his channel, his Twitter, and his Instagram just to make sure. And like, yeah, he is the one who took the shots. They're selfies. He took the shots, and he posted them on his channel. So this is not something that came from some other source and somebody's just posting pictures and stuff, because I know people Photoshop things and they will actually lie to you guys just to get, like I said, to get views and subscribers. But yeah, and listen, just like with Deontay Wilder, this is not an attack on anybody. It's just me exposing you for lying. You're going to speak, tell the truth, man. I don't care who you are. Tell the truth. Don't sit up here and make up lies, man, because you're not in shape for a fight or whatever the reason is. I just don't believe that bullshit. I don't. I just don't. And then, just like Wilder, as much as Fury like to run his mouth, he's silent now. He hasn't been saying anything. Nothing. Joseph Parker sitting up here, showing up at a UFC event with no mask on, smiling, taking selfies. If I had COVID, I wouldn't be sitting there happy about this shit. Yeah, look, me, I'm at the Conor McGregor fight. I got COVID, and yo, I'm happy as fuck because I got COVID-19. No. Not saying he should be with his head down, but no, you would be self-quarantining and taking care of yourself, trying to get better, doing whatever you need to do. He's out here chilling amongst thousands of people with no mask. I don't know. It looked real suspect to me. And to be honest with you, like, I don't believe the shit. I just don't believe the shit, man. Because the stories just don't, it's just the way it all happened, it just doesn't add up. It really doesn't. And especially Joseph Parker being a fighter, right? The first story we heard was someone in Tyson Fury's camp has COVID. Someone. Then we heard Tyson Fury has COVID. And in that same story, we heard several people throughout his camp has contracted it, and Joseph Parker was one of them. Joseph Parker's a former heavyweight champion of the world. You don't think that his name would have been one of the first to come out? You don't think that they would have, oh shit, Tyson Fury, okay, who else is in this? Oh, Joseph Parker. We've seen the pictures with him, F.A. Anderson, look, it's like, you know what I'm saying? The more known names is going to be the people that you talk about more than anybody else. And to hear that somebody, but we don't know who yet or name wise, but initially, but of course, the first thing you're going to think about is Tyson Fury because he's the one, that was in training for his fight for a while with Wilder. So to hear, that he has COVID afterwards, it's like that's the first name you to look for out that whole camp. So let's just say if he didn't know yet, and then he got tested afterwards. Let's say that they knew about this person first. Okay, cool. I could roll with that. But Joseph Parker too? You're going to tell me the known name fighters, that's not the first people you're going to try to find out, this information from? And then, like I said again, Mr. Outspoken Tyson Fury is as quiet as a mouse now. Yeah. So I don't, his father, him and his father always got something to say. They put videos out the same day talking about the same subject, right? And I've seen, I don't want to hear nothing from his father. But I'm just saying, I want to hear from him. I'm the kind of person, I don't want to hear nothing from your team member, from your mother, from your granny, from your auntie. I don't want to hear nothing about, I want to hear it from you. Tyson Fury has yet to speak and say anything. So you postponed the fight because you have COVID, right? And people in your camp has it. And the training camp is not going to go the way it's supposed to go because you have key people that's sick. I can relate to that too, okay? But the fact that you got someone in your camp that supposedly has COVID, not even supposedly, they're saying he's one that has it. Not supposedly, they're saying he has it. And he's out here chilling on the Connor McGregor fight with a big smile on his face like he just won a lottery or something. Bruh, that looked real suspect, man. Anyway, tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all in the next video.